Good evening and welcome to Panther Basketball. As you just listened to Blake Sheldon, Nobody, on Big Country 99. The Mountain Grove Panthers are in action tonight against the Thayer Bobcats at home in the arena. And we'll get to see what goes. Tough loss last Saturday in the third place game in the tournament. Played West Plains, who was probably the biggest school in the tournament, or second biggest. Mountain Grove just came out a little flat, huh, Tim?
Yeah, we were doing good. We got rained on with threes, and that tends to put a damper on things.
Well, as everybody knows, West Plains made a good run, beat Hartville in the blue and gold. Hartville was our eventual champion as they beat Norwood. And one thing about these home tournaments, Tim, you got to find out what a hospitality room was. I'm sure tickled about that, aren't you?
I love a hospitality room.
Yeah, I figured you did.
Thank you for showing me that.
Yeah. Anytime. We got 6 minutes left to go here before halftime. You're listening to the McGowan Auto Sales pregame show. Go down and let Jeremy show you one of his top-of-the-line used vehicles, as he carries nothing but quality, easy to trade with, jovial fella, does a nice job. So and a big Panther booster as well. So get on down there and see Jeremy at the game at McGowan Auto Sales. Panthers look to right the ship. Another SCA contest here, Tim, as we go against the Thayer Bobcats, who are state ranked in Class 3.
Yeah, they're looking like they're 15-3 on a season record right now. We are 8-10. And looking at the history on this, I'm going all the way back to 2019, and we have not won against them yet. What do we have to do to win this game, Brush?
No, shoot. I'm telling you what, they've got a kid, all-state kid, Devin Harrington, 6'6", was in the dunk contest at the Tournament of Champions up at Bass Pro Tournament of Champions. He's quite a player. Played quarterback for him a couple of years ago, his first year, and on the football field did an excellent job there. And then you got some other pieces. You got some kids that have started for a long time for this experienced Thayer team, and we're going to have to shut them down. We're going to have to block out on the boards. We're going to have to hit some of our shots, and really and truthfully, I think we got to make those easy shots. We missed too many of them.
Those little dipsy doodles?
Well, we can do all the dipsy doodles we want. They just got to go in.
That helps.
Yeah. You can have all the dipsies and all the doodles you want, but if it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in.
It's got to go on the scoreboard, right?
Yep, it does. Got to stay out of foul trouble, and I really think we need a good game out of Sam Peterson tonight. Need him to hit off the outside and kind of cause some havoc around the rim, and I think we can hang in this. This is a talented bunch. Got a lot of athleticism on the floor. We've just got to get over the hump. Just got to get over the hump, as we've gotten up there. We just quite haven't crossed it. So I'm looking for that, and with time, that will come. As they're warming up, 3 minutes left to go till tip-off. Coach O down there talking to Coach Pitts. Coach Pitts has been he's the dean of the SCA as coaches. I think he's been there. I think he's been there longer than any other SCA coach at this point in time. And last year they went to the Final Four. A year before they went to got close to the Final Four. Last year they played New Orleans. They played up by Chicago. They played in a big tournament in Arkansas, and I saw where they were going to Memphis to play this year. So, Coach Pitts and the Bobcats have earned the right to travel quite a bit. With 2:30 left, that'll wrap it up for our McGowan Auto Sales pregame show. We'll be back with the opening kickoff after the national anthem and your lineups.
We're still on football. We're not kicking anything off.
Well, tip-off.
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 Right.
It's a tip-off. On the home of Panther basketball, Big Country 99. Welcome to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We get ready for the opening tip-off. Braden Hoy gets the start tonight. The 6'6" senior. Harrington has it. Harrington over to Clark. Gets it to Pitts. Pitts puts up a three off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Prince. Prince drives in there and puts up a baby hook up and in. And Thayer draws first blood. Other starters for the Panthers are Cale Gardner, Sam Peterson, Aiden Estep, Brody Emery, along with Braden Hoy. Braden getting his first start of the year. Cal has it. He whips it out to Estep. Estep over to Emery. Emery on the right wing. Kicks it back to Cale. Cale over to Sam. A lot of ball movement. Down low to Estep. Over to Hoy. Hoy puts it on the floor. Back to Estep. Emery driving the baseline. Kicks it out, and they had Estep. Oh, and they're going to say Sam stepped out of bounds. And they're going to say that it's Thayer basketball. Starters for Thayer, you got Easton Pitts, Devin Harrington, Brandon Prince, Hollis Deckard, and Cooper Clark. As Pitts brings it up, gets it to Deckard. Deckard over to Clark. They're going to get Sam for an early foul on Eddington. That's going to be the first team foul on anybody tonight. Sam doesn't need to get in foul trouble. They throw it into Pitts. He lays it up and in on a nice inbounds play by Thayer. Here come the Panthers. Cale brings it up the right side. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Here comes Emery. Dribbles to the middle. Gets it up to Sam. Sam thinks about driving in the paint. Puts his shoulder down. Gets it in the corner to Emery. Emery with a soft jumper. No good, but there's Cale with a putback and in. And that's Cale Gardner with the hops. Tim with the hops. And that wasn't a dipsy-do, just a let's do.
Yeah.
Yep. Deckard puts it up, and bam.
Yeah.
Deckard hits a two. No, they give him a three. Here comes Estep. Over to Gardner on the right wing. Gardner dribbles with his left hand. Gets it up to Sam on the top of the key. Over to Emery. Emery puts it on the floor. Gets it to Hoy way out top. They get it down to Estep. Estep kicks it all the way across court to Sam, to Gardner. Gardner loads, fires, nails, and he's got all 5 of the Panther points right now. Here comes Deckard. He gets it over to Pitts. They're still up 7-5. Pitts to Deckard. Gets it over to Prince. Prince puts it on the floor, back to Pitts. Pitts with a good head fake. Gets it down low to Clark. Clark, the big lineman. What a move to the basket. Makes it 9-5. Here comes Estep. Cale, why not? Puts it up. Bang! Cale's got 8. Keep feeding the bear. Keep feeding the bear. Here comes Pitts. Pitts gets it to Harrington. Harrington's been quiet. Over to Deckard. Deckard down low to Harrington. And as soon as I said that, Harrington scores a layup. Here comes Gardner with all 8 Panther points. He gets it to Estep. Estep to Sam, right around, ring around the Rosie. In the corner to Hoy. Hoy puts it on the floor, over to Emery on the left wing. Emery with a good head fake, drives in, gets it down low to Sam. Sam with a nice move underneath and up and in. That makes it 10-11. Pitts slows it down, shouts out the orders. He gets it on the left wing to Harrington. Harrington kicks it to Prince. Back to Deckard. Over in the corner to Harrington. Harrington to Pitts from the left wing, in and out. No good. Rebound Emery. Here comes Brody. He pushes it up to Cale. Cale lays it up and in. Nice basket. And Deckard was there, but too far under the basket. No charge called. We get it out. Harrington has it stole by Cale. Cale up, and Harrington blocks him, but Sam's there for the rebound and a putback. And it's been Peterson and Gardner tonight. Peterson and Gardner. 4:08 left, 14-11 Panthers. And they look good right now. And there's another steal by Gardner. And he's going to go up and get hammered by Deckard. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2, 14-11 here with 3:58 left in the first quarter.
Off to a great start.
Yes, we are. And Thayer's kind of looks like they're in quicksand. Gardner Puts up his first one off the front iron, no good. 3:58 left, 14-11 here is your score. On the floor for the Panthers, you got Hoy, Estep, Peterson, Gardner, and Emery. Kale puts up his second, rolls around the rim and in. That makes it 15-11. Pitts brings it up the right side. He shouts out his play. Looking to go to Harrington. Nice dish, back door, and Harrington slams it home, and it's fouled. And you can tell they've played together once or twice. What a nice backdoor cut there by Harrington, and Pitts threw the pass before he was even there. Hoy's going to check out. Cooper Horning's going to check in. Harrington at the line for an and-one, and he gets nothing but net. That cuts the lead to 15-13. Estep brings it up, gets it in the right wing to Gardner. Gardner puts it on the floor, back to Estep. Estep gets a pick, gets it in the corner to Peterson. Peterson up, no good. Emery tips it out. Good job by Brody. They kick it over to Brody. He puts it on the paint. They're going to get a foul on the floor, not a shooting foul. And it's 15-14, excuse me. Panthers still lead. But that's the fourth team foul, or the second team foul on the Bobcats. Estep's key the inbounds. Estep pats the ball, gets it way out top to Peterson. Over to Gardner. He says, why not? Puts up a three. And Horning's going to get the rebounds, and they say he's on somebody's back, and Cooper will draw his first foul. And that'll be 5 on the Panthers. If the scoreboard's right, Harrington keys it into Pitts. Pitts walks it up the floor. Pitts kicks it over to Hollis. Hollis has it tipped, almost stole by Gardner. He thought it was Panther basketball. Panthers 15-14. And we had 4 team fouls. Now we only have 2. I'm a little confused there, but that's all right. I just see 2 up on the board, so I think that's right.
You probably fat-fingered it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if we made a mistake, we made a mistake. But 3 team fouls. Now, I don't know who the third one was on. You got 1 on Cooper, 1 on Sam. I don't know who the third one was on. Myself. Pitts brings it in. 3:25 left. First quarter. Pitts drives it in. Gardner has the steal. Gardner brings it into the front court. It's on the right wing. He loads, fires off the front arm. No good. Rebound Prince for Thayer. Here comes Pitts. Dribbles up the right side. Crosses it over. Drives in the paint. Kicks it in the corner. And Hollis Deckard. And Hollis zigs when he should have zagged, and the ball goes out of bounds. Didn't read the pass right. Pitt's a 4-year starter. Harrington's been around a long time. Prince has started lots of basketball games for these Thayer Bobcats. So is Clark. Peterson, down low to Emery. Emery with a little lob, puts it up, man. Panthers go up 17-14. Pitts walks it up the floor. Panthers playing like their pants are on fire. Pitts crosses it over, almost loses it. I thought he walked in the lane, no good. Rebound Peterson, that's what Sam's got to do. He gets it down to Gardner. Gardner flies by Prince and lays it up and in.
I was hoping he was going to dunk that one.
Just score.
Just score.
Just score. 19-14 your score, Panthers. Here comes Pitts. Pitts gets it to Harrington. Over to Prince. Prince kicks it back to Pitts. Pitts pulls it out. Then almost loses it. Good defense by Horn and gets it into Prince. Prince with a baby hook. No good. Peterson with the rebound. He brings it up the right side. Kicks it over to Estep. Back to Sam. Sam stops. Pops. Bang! 22-14 Panthers. And Thayer calls a timeout to heal the wounded. You betcha. And as they take time, so will we on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. By far the best quarter of basketball these Panthers have played all year, and it's been a revelation. As the Bobcats walk it up, Hollis Deckard gets it over to Pitts. Pitts looking for Harrington, that back door, and he drives into the lane. There's Cooper, and Cooper's going to pick up his second foul as he goes to meet him. And I'll tell you, Pitts has got all kinds of moves. That was a heck of a crossover. Took it right by one guy, got into the paint. Hoy's going to come in, Horning's going to check out. They're trying to play the tall man's game. Prince and Harrington are both 6'5", 6'6". They're big kids. 22-16 your score, 134 left. Pitts makes the and one. They get it down Kale. Kale thinks about it, drives in from the baseline, has Harrington. Backdoor to each step, no good. They get it down. Pitts delivers on the left side, kicks it way out to Hollis. Net rebound, and I'll have to see what Riley White checked in, and he gets the rebound as he checked in for Cooper Clark. And we got another team foul, and the Bobcats will go to the line. And Gardner checks out. No, it's going to be Emery. Emery and Estep are going to check out. Eli Golden and Destin Unger are going to check in. So on the floor is going to be Braden Hoy, Sam Peterson, Eli Golden, Destin Unger, Cale Gardner. As he hits the first one, and that makes it 22-19. I think. 22-18. Sometimes they don't move it quick. In and out. That should have been a foul, but rebounded by Peterson. He's had a nice night on the boards, and we said he's got to have it. Gets it to Kale. Kale over to Eli on the right wing. Back to Sam. Sam puts it on the floor. Gets in there, puts it up. A little hard, no good. Prince with the rebound. He gets it to Deckard. Deckard. Harrington, they try to lob, no good. He loses it off his foot. Now, how do they tip it? It kicked right off of his foot. Nobody was down there that low. They give it to the Bobcats. 22-18, 52 seconds. Unger hits it out of bounds. It'll remain with Thayer underneath their basket. But they'll have to throw it in front of the Panther bench. Deckard. They lob it into Pitts in the backcourt. Pitts walks it across the timeline. 45 seconds left. Panthers lead by 4. White has it. Then Deckard. Deckard kicks it down low to Harrington. Harrington. And he scores. And that makes it 22-20. And he's tough to keep off the boards. He attacks the rim so well. Here comes Gardner. 21 seconds left. Panthers looking for the last shot. Gardner kicks it over to Golden. Golden kicks it back to Kale. Kale with 9 seconds. We got to do something. He gets a pick from Hoy. He stops. And they throw it away with 3 seconds left. Pitts has it. He's going to put up a shot. No good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter as the Panthers lead this 22-20. What a quarter of basketball. We'll be back with the second quarter on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 22-20, Panthers on top. Emery's checked back in. It's Emery, E-step, Hoy, Unger, and Golden. Brody to the rim and puts it in. Emery with an acrobatic move puts it in the hole. Here comes Pitts. Pitts puts it on the floor. Gets it over to White. White gets it to Prince. Prince way out top, gets it back to Pitts. Pitts is pretty slick with that ball. He gets it, stops, pops. A little hard, no good. Rebound, Braden Hoy. Here comes Brody Emery. Up the right side. He has Prince on him. Kicks it back to Unger. Unger gets it over to E-step. E-step's calling the play. Emery takes it in the paint, glides in. Little hard. He gets the ball's loose. Oh, and they nail Eli Golden. Let's see if he's all right. As White nails him, going for the basketball. And they called a foul there. That'll be number 1 on White. Panthers lead this one 24-20. White, just a sophomore, didn't start. Emery, E-step gets it into Hoy. Hoy lays it up and in. Braden, first start of the year. Bang. Here comes Pitts. Dribbles up the right side. He has E-step waiting on him. Fakes it to Prince and keeps it. Looking for Prince. Harrington is in waiting on something underneath. He gets it from Deckard. Kicks it back to Pitts. Pitts pulls it back out, trying to work something out. Deckard trying to get it into Harrington. Gets it to Pitts. Pitts drives in, cut off. Deckard with a 3. And nothing but net. And he puts it in. They get it down to Unger really quick. E-step. Over to Golden. Golden puts it on the floor. Back to E-step. E-step. And the ball's loose. And it's going to be grabbed by White. Over to Pitts. Pitts is like an Energizer buddy. They get it to Deckard. Deckard to Prince. They put it on Harrington. And it's rebounded by White into Prince. And he's going to be fouled. And Prince was in the right place at the right time. It makes it 26-25 here with 6:04 left in the second half. Unger's going to check out. Golden's going to check out. Gardner's going to check back in. And Peterson's going to check in. So the starting 5 that started. Prince puts it up, no good. Sam with a good job on the boards. Keeps Harrington off of him. They get it over to Brody Emery. Brody looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Cale. Cale has Prince all over him. Cale dribbles out top, gets it to E-step. E-step designs it into Hoy. Hoy puts it up a little hot. He lost control of the basketball. 26-25, Panthers on top. Pitch, walks. No call. They get it to Prince out top. Prince puts it down, gets it in the corner to White. White back to Prince. Prince over to Pitts. Pitts gets it in the corner to Harrington. Harrington drives baseline, kicks it out. They get it to Prince. He drives in over to Harrington, and Harrington slams it home. And Thayer gets their first lead since the first basket of the game. Panthers got to set up some offense. They get it to Emery. Emery kicks it over to E-step. E-step. They've got Pitts on Gardner. They get it back to Emery. Emery puts it on the floor. Kicks it back, gets it to Gardner. Gardner with a good head fake, drives in right to the hoop. And the Panthers retake the lead 28-27. And Cale's got 15 here early in the second quarter. Pitt drives it in the lane, almost loses it. Kicks it back out to White, back to Pitts. Pitts way out top, takes a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Emery. Emery flashes up the court. And he hands it to E-step. E-step breaks in, no good. Rebound Harrington. Harrington's off to the races. He has Hoy, gets back. Good job by Braden. They kick it over in the corner. Big shot there by Deckard, but he misses. That might be the first one he's missed all night. They get it down low, E-step. Over to Peterson. Peterson drives in, has it tipped away. It'll remain with the Panthers with 3:57 left. Destin Unger's going to check in for Braden Hoy. Braden got some good minutes. Cordell Washington's going to check in. Deckert's going to check out for Thayer. They work and play. E-step, key in the inbounds. Gets it into Gardner. Gardner, wide open three. Bang! Makes it 31-27. Now, Thayer's the third-ranked team in the state in Class 3. As they get Pitts, brings it up, gets it over to Prince. Prince to Harrington. Harrington way out top with Sam all over him. Harrington puts it on the floor, gets it back to Pitts. Pitts dribbles right and then to his left. Then there's Harrington, tries to work the baseline, kicks it back to White, which back to Pitts, and we're going to have a whistle. And what do we got? A foul away from the ball? See what they call. They get Sam for his second foul as Harrington was working the baseline. That was a foul away from the basketball. 3:25 left. Panthers up by 4. Pitts keys it back to Washington. Washington has it. Brings it across the timeline. Gets it back to Pitts. E-step waits on Pitts. Looking for a screen. Kicks it in the corner to Harrington. Harrington has Unger on him. Kicks it back to Pitts. Pitts puts it up. No good. Rebound Gardner. Gardner kicks it way down. E-step puts it up. Around the rim and in. Makes it 33-27. Here we go, Panthers. 2:56 left. Washington has it for Thayer. Over to White. Pitts. Pitts puts up a shot from the corner and drains it. Cuts the lead to 33-30. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Washington. That's going to be their second team foul of the quarter. E-steps going to key the inbound. So on the floor you got E-step, Emery, Unger, Peterson, and Gardner. Emery has White on him. Kicks it back to E-step. Inside, Kale goes the rat, blocked by Harrington. Rebounded by White. Here comes Washington. He gets it up the front court at the Prince. Back to Washington. Washington drives in, kicks it in the corner to Pitts. Over to Harrington. Back to Prince. Prince loses it on the floor. There's a scrum. Sam has it. Timeout, Panthers, and they have the basketball with 2:09 left with the score 33-30. As they take timeout, so will we on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 2:09 left, 33-30. 2 fouls apiece here in the second quarter. Panthers have played a great half of basketball, Tim.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Just played a great half of basketball. Used several different players. You know, Cale Gardner leads all Panther scorers with 18. I think he leads all scorers in the game and has done a tremendous job. Emery has 4. Peterson has 7. Here comes E-step as he brings it up. Pitts waits on him. He tries to get a pick, doesn't get it. Kicks it way over to Sam. Sam back down to E-step. E-step back to Gardner. Gardner has Washington on him. Back to Sam. He head fakes, drives it in the corner. E-step puts it behind his back. Kicks it back out top to Gardner. Over to Emery. Emery down low to E-step. Unger stops, pops, drains it!
Hey. Even Unger's getting in on this action.
36-30 as Dustin Ungers nails a 3. Pitts brings it across the front court. Crosses it over, gets it back to Prince. Prince to White. White drives in, puts it up, blocked. Rebound by Emery. Good job by Brody. Brody brings the basketball up. Brody looking to go. He crosses it over, dishes it off to Unger. Unger back to E-step. E-step back to Brody Emery. Kicks it over to Sam. Sam puts up a wide open three off the back iron. No good. Harrington skies to get that rebound. Harrington driving in, puts it up and in. Harrington so long. Such a good athlete. E-step. 36-32, 47 seconds left. He has the basketball. Kicks it over to Unger. Unger kicks it back to E-step way out top. They kick it over in the corner to Sam. Emery has it. Emery puts the ball on his hip with White on him. 32 seconds left. Panthers with a 4-point lead. They kick it to Sam in the corner. Sam in front of the Bobcat bench. Drives in. Spins. Thinks about it. Unger says, why not? Takes it off the back iron. No good. And with 18 seconds left, Pitts has it. 36-32. And they left Unger wide open. He just canned one. Last possession. So here comes Pitts. He delivers to his right, crosses it over. Harrington takes a deep three, no good. And Pitts puts up a desperation, and that's going to do it for the first half. Panthers lead 36-32. We'll be back with the State Farm agent Stephen Gum halftime show and talk about it on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Panthers lead this one 36-32 as we break it down in the State Farm agent Stephen Gum halftime show. Hey, make sure everything's covered and taken care of, right, Tim?
You smelling upset?
Yeah, I'm smelling upset. But Stephen Gum, go see him. Make sure you got your bases covered. When
I actually do need to go see him.
You do need to go see him. Stephen, if you're listening, Tim Wilson needs an appointment.
Yeah, so, check on some life insurance.
Yeah. He hangs around with me. He needs it.
But these close games going to give me a heart
attack. Yeah. Going to get on blood pressure medicine, too. I know where to get that also. But 36-32, I'm telling you what, Panthers, that's the best half of basketball we've played all year.
Firing on all cylinders.
Oh, man, and we've been getting contributions from so many kids coming off the bench and helping and hustling and everything. And Gale just started out with his pants on. Gale just he had 10 points before you knew what hit you.
Came out the gate like a Bronco.
Yes, he did. And the Panthers, like I said, are playing really good basketball, up by 4 now. Thayer's not going anywhere. That's a good basketball team. They're tested. They've played all over the country. They got guys on that team that have started for 2 and 3 years, and they're gonna go after it. And I guarantee you, it's gonna be a rumble to remember here in the second half as our band that I'm so proud of fires up, but. You can't hear anything.
No, they did a great job on the national anthem.
Yes.
To begin with. This is the Panther, I think it's the Panther Pep Band.
Yep.
So, yep.
And they do a real good job.
As you can probably hear.
Yep. It's and you can hear them through the mic as there's 5 minutes left to go till the second half tip-off. Cale Gardner, like I said, has 18 points. Sam Peterson has 7. Aiden Estep has 2. Brody Emery has 9. Destin Unger has 3. And I think that's all the scoring. Braden Hoy has 2.
Yes.
As he had a nice put on back. Excuse me, as he cut towards the basket. Great dish by Brody Emery. And Braden put it up and in. Sam probably has 12 rebounds tonight. What I'm counting, that's unofficial, but we talked before the game that he had to do a great job on the boards, and he's done a great job. And his life ain't easy, you know. When you got Mr. Harrington around there, and he's got about a 7-foot wingspan. You know, he covers a lot of ground when he reaches up. And we've seen him dunk 2 or 3 tonight, and you can tell they work on their back door. And that's one of their primary plays. They're always looking to go to him. He runs the baseline constantly. He's always around the rim. He's made a couple pretty substantial blocks down on this end on what I thought was pretty easy buckets. So as this try to shake this cold that you gave me a couple of weeks ago.
Well, I gave it to you.
Yeah, but they definitely the best half of Panther basketball as they start to come out on the floor and get ready for the second half. Like I said, it isn't going to be easy. Let's see what adjustments Coach O and his crew made. I mean, part of it is just to play as hard as you can like they have been, I would think. I mean, they've dove for every loose ball. They've stole some. They've gotten a lot of the 50-50 balls, and they've done things that they haven't done a lot of the times this year. So
looks like everything's working for them on this game.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, that's going to do it for the State Farm Agent Stephen Gum halftime show. We'll be back with your second half of basketball after a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 36-32 Panthers going to the start of the second half, third quarter. And on the court for the Panthers are going to be Hoy, Gardner, Estep, Emery, and Peterson as they get ready for these Bobcats. As Pitts brings it up, gets it over to Deckert. Deckert kicks it over to Prince. Over to Harrington. Back to Deckert. Deckert has it stolen by who else but Gardner. Gardner drives it. Oh!
That would have been so worth it.
That would have been so worth it, though, to make it.
Yeah.
And they kick it out. Deckert has it in the corner. They get it to Harrington, turnaround jumper, and he's so smooth back there. And instead of 38-34, it's 36-34. And here goes Emery. Wide open layup there. Missed the dunk. Gardner puts it up and in that time, though. He redeems himself. What are we going to have? Oh, as the backboard breaks. Or there's some.
There's a little plastic on the bottom of the board there.
Coach O's down there using his muscles, pulling it off there. As they work on the gym, we're going to take a short time out and hear a word from our sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball and home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Had to get a cheerleader in there to fix that, Tim.
That was a creative way of doing it. I would have never thought of that.
And you can watch it on the live stream, right?
Yes, sir.
As she got
Panther Athletics on YouTube.
You bet. As she fixes it. And we were trying all kinds of stuff and couldn't get nowhere. Pitts brings it up for Thayer, 38-34. They get it to Prince. Prince to Clark. Clark gets it back to Deckert. Pitts has it stolen, and they toss it, and then a wild pass. Harrington does a great job on defense. Didn't get enough air under it. Harrington gets the steal. Deckert puts one up from the corner. Clark, the lineman inside, blocks out and gets the rebound. And Clark's a big boy, all-state football player, and kicks field goals, probably fixes the plumbing and does a little bit of everything at Thayer, but really good football player. And has started basketball, a good basketballer, as he makes his first, and that cuts the lead to 38-35. Clark with his second one. Short. Oh, Harrington. He walks, no call, and he puts it back up and in. He stumbled, and they didn't call it. If you weren't going to call foul, it had to be a walk. Emery, we need to settle down. 37-38. Gets it back to Estep. Estep drives in the paint, kicks it out to Gardner. Gardner kicks it over to Emery. Emery puts it on the floor, has it knocked out. It's going to stay with the Panthers underneath their own basket with 6:13 left. Panthers with a 1-point lead. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, Tim.
All right, hold that line, boys.
Yep. Estep's going to key the inbounds. Hoy tries to break for the basket. They got to get it in. They get it to Sam. Sam has Deckert on him. He drives in, puts it up and in. Sam Peterson, 6:05. Here comes Thayer. Pitts. He has Estep on him. Prince gets it up top. Holds it over his head, gets it to Clark. Clark kicks it over in the corner to Pitts. Wide open, takes a three and makes us pay. And that ties it up 40-40 here with 5:40 left. Gardner. They kick it back. Peterson. Down low to Emery. Emery over to Hoy. Hoy puts it up and he misses, but he's fouled by Harrington. And I think that'll be Harrington's first foul of the night. Braden Hoy will go to the line, shoot two. Hoy, his first start of the year. Puts the first one up, nails it. He's got 3 on the night. 41-40 Panthers. Braden puts the second one up high and bounces in. He gets his money's worth on the rim on that one. He gets all iron and then it falls through. Here comes Pitts. Pitts gets it over to Deckert. Deckert to Clark. Clark back to Pitts. Pitts takes another one and nails it. That's 2 in a row from the three-point line in the corner. Gonna have to find him. Pitts has 15 now. Emery. Coach O yelling, coaching.
Oh.
And we got a lot of contact going on inside. As Emery drives in, loses control of the basketball, and Thayer has it. Pitts comes out of the pack with it. And there it is, back down. Sam wide open for a snowbird. He lays it up and in. And the Panthers take the lead 44-43 with 4:36 left. Pitts back to Deckert. Deckert kicks it out to Prince. Prince drives the baseline, runs over E-step. That's going to be a charge. E-step with a beautiful charge draw as he held his position. And Prince just ran right over him. Big foul there. Panthers up 44-43. Peterson keys the inbounds, gets it into Emery. Emery brings it up the left side. Trying to set some picks. Emery looking for somewhere to go, gets it to E-step, over in the corner to Peterson. Peterson with a fall-away jumper off the front arm, no good. Run down by Clark. Here comes Thayer and Pitts. He's up the left side. He stops, pops. He misses that one. It's knocked away from Harrington, but he runs it down. They get it into Clark. Clark has it stolen. No, Clark comes up with it, and he's going to be fouled. And he just used his strength right there and took that ball away. That should have been Panther basketball right there, and Clark would not have it. 3:49 left. Panthers up by a point, 44-43. Clark at the line where he just made 1 out of 2. He puts the first one up, misses. Still remains 44-43. Unger's going to check in. Sam's going to check out. That must be Sam's third. Clark, 3:49 left. Trying to tie it up. Misses the second one. And they're going to get Harrington as he gets all over Gardner's back. And that's 2 on Harrington real quick like here in the third quarter. And Harrington just tries to climb all over Gardner. Here comes Emery. Emery has Pitts on him. Dribbles, kicks it over to E-step. Looking to run motion. They get it into Hoy. Hoy thinks about it. Gets it back to Unger. Unger gets it over to Kale. Kale on the right wing. Kale pulls it out. Kicks it over to Hoy. Hoy stops, pops. In and out, no good. Emery tips the rebound. Thought he had it. Harrington brings it up, gets it to Pitts over by the scores table. Pitts dribbling with his right hand, crosses it over, brings it out top. Trying to direct the offense. He's trying to get Harrington open. 44-43 Panthers with 2:59 left here in the third. Harrington kicks it over to Deckard. Deckard back to Pitts. Pitts has Gardner on him. Pitts pulls it out top. Pitts almost has it stolen, and they're going to get East up for a foul. And that's Aiden's second. Loose ball there, and in comes Eli Golden, comes in for East-Step. Let's see, Sam Peterson comes back in for Braden Hoy. So you got Unger, Gardner, Emery, Golden, and Peterson on the court for the Panthers right now. And they get it in. Harrington, a good move off of Sam, and dunks it, and they take the lead 45-44. They kick it over. Unger gets it back to Emery. Emery kicks it over to Golden. Golden gets it over to Peterson. Peterson in the corner. Golden decides to pop in and out. No good. Harrington's taking it over. Oh, my goodness. And he elbows Gardner right in the chin. And Gardner goes down, and I don't know what this is going to be, but that was an intentional foul if I ever saw one. And Coach O's going out to get an explanation. I mean, you can watch it. We live stream it, and I'm not lying about it. That is an intentional foul right there. And he elbowed him. The referee is down there talking to him. There doesn't need to be any apologizing. He did it. And now how Thayer remains with the basketball, I do not know. And two officials are still talking about it. But that was a blatant. That was blatant. Coach O thinks they're wrong on that. There should have been a technical. Here comes Pitts. Pitts brings it up, gets it up to Deckard. Deckard gets it over to Clark. Clark, stolen by Peterson. And he has it stolen right back as he doesn't. We got to pass the basketball, gotten by Golden. Now let's pass the basketball. Here we go. We get it over to Gardner. Gardner. Golden, and he's going to be fouled by Pitts, and he'll shoot three. 44-45. Panthers down by one with 1:41 left here in the third quarter. And that's Pitt's first foul. Golden. Eli puts up his first one in and out. No good. He's got two more. East-Step sits over by the scores table. He's going to check in. Golden puts up his second. Nothing but net. East-Step's going to check in. Emery's going to check out. 45-45 is your score here. 1:41 left in the third. Eli nails the second one. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, is what I always say, Tim.
Long time.
Nope. Two out of 3. Harrington. Sam has played a good game defensively. Here comes Pitts. Pitts gets it to Harrington. Over to Deckard. Back to Clark. Clark. Pitts, wide open 3. In and out. No good. And Gardner skies. He gets it down to Unger. Down. But it's kicked back out. We get it over. East-Step. We got a foul. And that foul's on Deckard, and that'll put us in the bonus as Aiden East-Step will go to the line with the Panthers with a 1-point lead, 46-45. And this thing's getting physical, Tim. A lot of pushing and bumping going on. Deckard with his third foul here with 1:16 left in the third quarter. East-Step up with the first. Nothing but net. 47-45. Coach O yelling instructions over there. 1:16 left. East-Step puts up a second. Rolls around, no good. Harrington with the rebound. 47-45 Panthers. Pitts brings it up the right side. Pitts kicks it over to Deckard. Deckard Puts it on the floor, gets it to Clark. Clark gets it over to Harrington. Harrington back to Pitts. Pitts drives in, puts up a shot, makes it. That gives the Bobcats a 1-point lead. Here comes E-Step down low, and we kick it. As Clark kicks it, it'll remain with the Panthers underneath their basket. Braden Prince comes in for White. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. And as they take timeout, so will we on the home Panther basketball. Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball in the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Unger has it over in front of the Panther bench. Kicks it over to Gardner up top. Over to E-Step. E-Step puts the ball on the floor. Kicks around. Gets it back to Gardner. Over to Golden. Golden back to Gardner. Gardner over to Peterson. Peterson back to Golden. Golden over to E-Step. E-Step quickly to Golden. Down low to Unger. Unger fakes the baseline, kicks it out to Sam, wide open three in the corner, bang! Yeah. 20 seconds left, 50-47 lead by the Panthers. Pitts going for the last shot, 14 seconds. There's 13-11. He kicks it over to Clark. They're way away from the basket right now. Prince. Harrington takes a long one off the front arm, good, and it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it remains with the Bobcats. Questionable call there. Pitts, as they kick it in. Deckard throws it up, no good. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter with the Panthers leading this one 50-47. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, huh, Tim?
I'm not going anywhere.
You betcha. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball and home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. We moved to the fourth quarter, 50-47. Panthers on top. Panthers get the basketball. Eli Golden's going to key the inbounds. See if the Panthers can't last another 8 minutes. Beat this third-rate state team in Class 3 in the state of Missouri. Coming off a third-place finish in the Bolivar tournament as they beat a tough Branson team in the first round. Emery has it up top. He's controlling the offense. He has Harrington on him. We try to get him a pick. Kicks it out to E-Step. E-Step trying to go somewhere. Gets it to Golden. Back to Emery. Emery over to Hoy. Hoy puts it on the floor once. Back to Peterson. Golden thought about it. Lobs it in the corner to Hoy. Hoy back to Peterson. Sam drives in the paint. Kicks it into E-Step, down low. Emery, a soft jumper. Rebound, Peterson. No call.
Man. Where did he come from on that shot?
It's going to be Panther basketball, but I thought Sam had it. Harrington came out of nowhere to block that thing. I'm telling you, when you're athletic and you got jumps, hops like he does, You just make amazing plays all the time. E-step looking to get it in. And he has it, gets it. Oh, that's going to be Panther basketball again as it goes off of Clark. And we're going to have to come up with a different inbounds play as Thayer knows kind of what we're doing. 7:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Panthers up by 3. They're holding and scratching and doing everything. They get it in. Sam, and he's going to be fouled by Prince. And Sam's going to go to the line and shoot 2, and a good job by Peterson, and they did figure it out, Tim. They got it in right where they needed to. Sam had a nice night tonight. Puts up his first nothing but net. Makes it 51-47. Sam with 15 on the night. Puts up a second off the back iron, no good. And they're going to get Eli on Harrington's back. He doesn't think he did anything. I'd have to watch that instant replay. Usually do go back and watch these things just to critique myself on referee calls. See if I was too hard on him.
I don't think you've ever been wrong, Bush.
No, never. Never. Eli checks out. Gardner checks back in. Pitts brings it up. Panthers with a 4-point lead with 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Harrington gets it over to Prince. Over to Deckard. Deckard with a good head fake. Drives in. Was cut off. Gets it to Clark. Back to Pitts. Pitts has E-step on him. Pitts moves. Puts up a shot off the front iron. Sam's there for a rebound. I bet he's got 20 on the night. Here comes Emery. And he's going to say Brody lost it out of bounds, and it wasn't off of a Thayer player. And it's going to go back to the Bobcats. Panthers with a 4-point lead, 6:42 left. Here comes Pitts. Pitts walks it up. E-step on him, gets it to Deckard. Deckard, motion offense. They get it back to Pitts. Pitts dribbles between his legs, tries to drive in, create something, then kicks it back to Harrington. Harrington back to Clark. Deckard's going to take a 3 and drains it and cuts the lead to 50-51. They get it up to Sam. Sam breaks the timeline, drives in on Prince, kicks it back to Emery. We got to spread out on the floor. Emery kicks it over in the corner to Hoy. Down low, that's Emery. Emery turns, pops, soft one rolls in. Panthers up 53-50 with 5:53 left. Pitts walks the ball up, standing on the Panther head. He has E-step waiting on him. Sam on Harrington. They get it to Clark. Clark has Hoy on him. They get it back to Pitts. Pitts drives in, spins, walks, no call. They get it over to Harrington. Harrington over to Deckard. Deckard with a head fake. Stops, pops, too hard, E-step, and he goes down, putting up and in by who else but Cale Gardner. That's 20 on the night for Cale, and that makes it 55-50 with just over 5 minutes left here. Coach O is into it.
Stomping his feet.
You bet. There he goes, he spins, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. See who they get on that. Cale's got none. Hopefully it's on him. Sam has 2. But Pitts will go to the line and shoot 2 with 4:59 left. Panthers up by 5, 55-50. White and Washington check in. Clark checks out. These Bobcats are deep, too. He puts up a second, rolls around and in. Pitts is a good basketball player. They kick it over to Emery. Emery. Sam puts it on the ground, goes in, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Prince, and he dribbles off his leg, but they said E-step hit it. 4:46 left, 55-52. 55-52. Prince is a big old boy. Pitts brings it up the right side. Panthers up by 3. Clock's ticking away here in the fourth quarter. This has been a good one, Tim. Pitts gets it down low. Oh, great steal by Emery, and they're going to get a foul on Prince, and that's going to be 4, I think, on Prince. No, it's on Washington. Holy cow. I didn't think he was anywhere around there. Here comes Gardner. Got to get it picked up his dribble, gets it to Emery. Emery gets it across the timeline. Emery goes to his right, drives in. He has it blocked, but rebound there by Estep. It won't fall. And Estep gets White. And a foul on Estep. That's his third.
Just looks like he tripped over him.
Yep. Clark checks back in. Deckard checks back in. Just a 3-point lead for the Panthers. Defense is important. We got a big defensive stop that time as Emery gets the steal on an errant pass, and we don't capitalize. Turn the ball over in the other end. Pitts to Prince in the corner. Deckard puts it up. No good. Tipped, and they're going to get Clark on Hoy's back. Good position by Braden with 3:56 left, and that's the third team foul on Thayer. These guys are checking in and out. Putting some defensive specialists in, Tim, as we try to get the ball in. And it's knocked away by Prince as he cuts in front of Peterson, and we got to take care of that ball. 3:56 left, no time off the clock. Destin Unger's going to check in. Hoy's going to check out right now. Estep keys the inbounds over by the scorer's table, and this has been a good one. Barn burner. They get it into Emery. Emery. He has Washington on him. The Joplin transfer. He puts it on the floor, and he's going to get a foul on Washington, and that's going to be the fourth team foul on Thayer. Good job by Emery as he aggressively is trying to take it to the rim. 3:47 left. Estep's going to key the inbounds under our basket. Let's try to capitalize here. He gets it in. Emery. Oh, Sam's right there again. And that's 17 for Peterson. Good heads-up deal by Brody. Or by Estep. Here comes Pitts. 57-52. And they don't call it out. And that's out 99 times. Pitts. And he puts it on the floor, drives it in. And it's blocked by Gardner. They're going to get a foul on Unger. And that's just going to be the fourth team foul on the Panthers. No, it's Estep's. That's Aiden's fourth. Pitts goes to the line with 3:22 left. Puts up its first and makes it 53-57. Panthers on top. 3:22 left. Pitts goes to the line for a second. Puts it up off the front arm. No good. Sam has it. Gardner has it. Somebody has it. Pitts waiting on Gardner. Gardner getting up the floor. Good move by Cale. Cale drives in. And they're going to say a charge on Gardner as he went out of control as he took the ball. Coach Benson doesn't like that call at all. That's 2 on Cale. 57-53 with 3:11 left. Panthers on top. Here comes Harrington. He kicks it to Prince. Prince over to Pitts. Pitts to Deckard. Deckard. Back to Harrington. Back to Pitts. Oh, and almost stolen. And see whose basket. That's going to be Panther ball. And a turnover by the Bobcats with 2:49 left. Panthers up by 4. Pitts waiting on Emery. Emery using that quickness. And they're going to get Pitts for another one. That's going to put Panthers in the bonus. Pitts picks up his second. Emery will go to the line and shoot 2 with 2:41 left. Here in the fourth, he puts up the first. It rolls off the front iron, no good. 2:41 left here in the fourth quarter. Panthers up 57-53 against state-ranked Thayer. Puts up his second one. Off the back iron, no good. Ball's loose. Kale gets it somehow. How did he do that? Oh, my goodness, that kid's athletic. And they get it over. E-step. And they lob it down low, Emery. And he's fouled and makes it. An and one coming. An and one coming.
Steven Gum, you got to help this guy out.
Yeah. 59-53. Clark with the foul. Emery with an impossible shot under the basket. Puts up the free throw. Rolls in and out and in. Panthers up by 7 with 2:27 left, and I'm not going to say it.
Oh, I'll just say it.
And Thayer calls timeout to heal the wounded.
There you go.
All right. We'll be back after a word from our great sponsors on the home of Panther basketball, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. 2:27 left here in the arena. Panthers up 60-53. This has been a great one. One of the best ball games I've seen in this place. A really good one. State third-ranked, Class 3, state-ranked number 3 there. That's Pitts. He tries to make something happen at the free throw line, and he's deadly. They get it in. Got to move that basketball. Unger doesn't have anywhere to go. They find Brody Emery and just get it across the timeline. And he's fouled by Pitts. And Pitts triples Emery and sends him rolling. And Brody will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. And that's Pitts' third. You have Brady Anderson in the game now, so you got Destin Unger, Braden Anderson, Cale Gardner, Brody Emery, and Sam Peterson. Fans are starting to get into it with 2:04 left. Still 60-55. Emery puts up a second, gets all the money's worth out of the rim and makes it 61-55. Here comes Pitts. Pitts gets it across the timeline, crosses it over, spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Cale. Trying to put a full court pressure on. Cale falls. And they're going to get Harrington with a foul. And that's going to be
4 on him.
3.
3.
Just 3 if they get Harrington. But that's also going to send the Panthers to the free throw line, which is huge.
Let's go.
Gardner's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Panthers up 61-55. 1:47 left. Cale puts up his first, nothing but net. 62-55. Now waiting, Cale gets one more. With 1:47 left, he puts it up and drains it. Net hardly moves, 63-55, 1:47 left. Harrington has it, gets it to Washington. Washington gets it in the corner to Deckert. Deckert Gets it to Pitts. Pitts puts up a three, no good. Rebound Anderson. Anderson gets it to Emery. They need to get it across the timeline. They get it down to Unger. Unger's fouled by Deckard. That'll be 4 on Deckard with 1:30 left. And we just need to make our free throws down the stretch, Tim, and this is ours. Unger. Deckard, that's his 4th foul. Unger up with the first, off the back iron, no good.
We need to pass some ice around after this.
You
game.
betcha. And there he makes the second, 64-55. Panthers with a 9-point lead, 1:28 left. Here comes Harrington. He stops. He's fouled, but he doesn't make the shot. Let's see who they get. And that'll be the 5th team foul on the Panthers.
I'm guessing Emery. Nope.
Nope, it's on Brady Anderson. Number 1 on Brady. That's a good guy to foul. Destin Unger with 4 is getting ready to check back in. Harrington misses his first. 1:24 left. Deckard checks out. Clark checks in. Harrington. And we do the world's worst, but then a great rebound by Sam. Sam gets it to Cale, and they tip it out of bounds, but 1:15 left, and we got to take care of the basketball, Tim. Cale was thinking about going in and laying it up and in and scoring with 1:14 left, and there's going to be a timeout. As they take timeout, so will we on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 1:14 left, 64-55. And Thayer has 3 timeouts. Panthers only have 2. And the Panthers are going to inbound the ball down by their basket, over by their bench. And we've had a little problem getting that ball in. Once we get it in, we're going to get fouled. Sam, they get it into Emery. Emery pulls it out, looking for somebody to go to, gets it to Sam. 1:08 left. Sam has it stolen with 1:05 left. They get it to, he puts it up, no good. He's going to be fouled by Golden with 1:01 left. Panthers up by 9. Coach yelling out orders. Pitts goes to the line as he took it straight to the hoop. Nobody's left here yet, Tim.
No.
And we got Pitts puts up his first and drains it. That makes it 64-56. 1:01 left. Panthers just got to take care of the basketball. He drains both of them. They get it to E-step. Got to get it in. Get it at Sam. Sam. And he's fouled. And that's 4. That's 4 on Pitts. And Sam will go to the line and shoot 2. He hurt his knee a little bit on that one. Got tripped up from behind. 57 seconds left. Sam will go to the line and shoot 2. They're trying to dry the floor where he took his tumble. Coach O's bringing a Gatorade towel out there. 7-point Panther lead here with 57 seconds left. Sam's had a great night tonight. He's got 17 points. Puts up his first shot. Off the back iron, no good. Checking in the game are going to be Unger. and Anderson. E-Step and Golden are going to check out. Sam gets one more. Sam puts up a second. In and out, no good. Here come the Bobcats. Harrington drives down. Almost has it stolen. Double dribbles, no call. And Bobcats call a quick timeout just like that. As they take timeout, so will we on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. There's an eternity left, Tim. 49.2 seconds. We got to get the ball in. We're going to get fouled, and we got to make our foul shots. And that's the key deal to that, is you got to do that. So,
get those couple extra points and call it a night.
Yeah, just make a few, drain them, and we'll be there. E-Step is going to key the inbounds. You got E-Step, Peterson, Emery, Golden, and Gardner on the floor right now. With 49.2 seconds left, Harrington's going to guard E-Step. See what we do. See how we are. And they're going to try to send somebody down. They get it to Peterson. Peterson gets it to E-Step. Gets it to Emery. Emery flies by, and he's going to be fouled. And I think that's going to, who's that going to be on? We'll see. Emery's going to go to the line. 41 seconds, so that took 8 seconds off. 64-59's your score. Up with the first, around and down. That makes it a two-possession ball game right there, 65-59. This is a huge one right here. 41.4 seconds left. Puts up a second. In and out, no good. Here comes Harrington. Harrington kicks it in the corner. Deckert puts it up, no good. Rebound Emery. Emery has it. He's going to be fouled by Prince. And Emery's going to go to the line again with 31.1 seconds. We need to at least make one or two of these. 65-59. 31.1 seconds left. Emery up with his first, nothing but net. 66-59. Brody, second one, rolls in. 67-59. They get it to Pitts with 29 seconds. Harrington takes a long three, nothing but net. And Bobcats are going to take time out. As they take time, so will we on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 25.8 seconds left. Panthers up by 5, 67-62. It's Panther basketball. They're going to throw it in under Thayer's basket. Got to get it inbounds, and then more than likely will be immediately fouled as Coach O's down there on his side drawing it up. And we'll see who gets it in. Brody just canned two, not 4 seconds ago. It's going to be E-Step, Golden, Peterson, Gardner, and Emery. E-Step gets it into Sam. And they're going to foul Sam, but they had to about knock him out to get a foul call, didn't they, Tim? I don't know how many touches they were going to give him, but 23.3 seconds, so that didn't take much time off the clock. And Sam will go to the line here, and Sam needs to make 2. He makes the first. 68-62, 23.3 seconds left. Unger and Anderson check in. So you got Unger, Anderson, Gardner, Estep, Peterson. Puts up a second, drains it. That makes it a 3-possession game. That was huge. Here comes Pitts. He stops, pops, drains that.
Yeah, that was impressive.
And that's the last time out for Thayer. As Pitts, you can tell, I mean, he had plenty of confidence, just drained it. We're going to hold it here with 16.2 seconds left. 4-point Panther lead as Pitts drained a 3. 16.2 seconds, and the Panthers got to get the ball inbounds and then hit a foul shot. This has been a good one, folks. Hope you've stayed with us. And if you want to go back and watch it, it's on
Mountain Grove Panther Athletics on YouTube.
You betcha. And you got all kinds of camera angles and everything, and the crowd, and our student section and the whole 9 yards. Here come the Panthers on the court. 17.1 seconds left. Harrington is going to guard Estep, who's going to throw it in. Let's see who they let catch this basketball. They're on Sam. They get it. That's a charge. That's a charge. Great call on the transfer from Joplin. And I'll tell you what, he picks up his second charging call. And Coach Pitts does not like that, and they call another timeout. And what a huge call and change of events right there, as that might have been the key point of the game, because Washington.
Yeah, that would have been man one, wouldn't it?
Yep. Cordell Washington stole the ball, rolled in. Estep had his position. He ran right into him and put it up, and they called a charge. And another timeout, and that's Thayer's last timeout, by the way. 69-65, so they cannot stop the clock anymore. So we've got to get the ball inbounds one more time, make the free throws, and then it's all over but the crying.
I can't wait to hear Coach O at the end of this.
Yeah. Estep going to throw it in. A lot of talking going on down there. We got to get it in. They get it to Sam. Sam's fouled with 11.1 seconds left. Unger and Anderson are getting ready to check in. Sam has 19 points tonight, has done a great job on the offensive, defensive boards, outsized all year, and he's done a good job. Coach O over there talking to his kids with 11.1 seconds left. Thayer is out of timeout, so when that ball comes in play, there's no stopping the clock unless you foul. And I think that's probably what Coach O is talking about. If Sam hits these, you let them shoot whatever shot they want to shoot. And we'll get the ball in. No fouls. And they put 12.3 seconds back on the clock. Estep and Gardner are way in the backcourt. You got Emery and Golden watching Sam. Sam puts up a first and drains it just like a senior should. 70-65. Sam with one more with 12.3 seconds left. puts up his second, drains it. 6-point Panther lead. Here comes Pitts with 10. He puts it up and drains it. I will give him credit there. He has hit 2 of those just like that. Sam has it. And that's a ball game, folks. Winner, chicken dinner. Mountain Grove beat state-ranked Thayer in SCA conference. Huge upset right there. Big time. And we'll be back with the Grove Family Restaurant post-game show and talk to Coach O and see how excited he is on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther basketball on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Oh, my goodness. What an ending, what a game. Coach O's on his way up as we get ready for the Grove Family Restaurant post-game show. Grove is as dependable as they come. You go over there, they got a great menu selection, good food, and omelets, hamburgers, fish on Fridays, everything like that. So go give Grove Family Restaurant a try. As Coach O makes his way up here, and he just likes to sell me blood pressure medicine. That's what he does.
Go see the fine folks at TCMH anytime.
Yeah, just go do that, Coach. And I know this, and I would just want to hear you elaborate on it. But by far the best game we played all year from start to finish.
The beautiful thing about playing in tournaments with tough teams, obviously we, to put it lightly, I think we laid an egg over here on Saturday against West Plains. Spent a few hours up here on Sunday, and Monday was a humbling experience for a lot of young men. But to their credit, they took it in, and I think we saw the seeds of that tonight. Played a very unselfish brand of basketball. I told them, listen, I've been here this is year 14 of being in Thayer. I've never seen Thayer play that much man.
No.
And so for us to be able to get them out of their matchup, which is so tough, just especially for young kids to realize slips and different things like that, I thought we did a great job with that early, and that That's not the same team that people watched on Saturday.
Well, jostled up the lineup a little bit, and kind of, I'm Coach. You're always changing things, or tweaking here, or tweaking there, but
well, you got to reward kids who come in and play well. Hoy honestly got an opportunity because we had some kids in trouble and some kids that had other arrangements, and so he came out and had 8 rebounds in 15 minutes the other night against West Plains. I loved his energy, and I thought, man, if they put that big out there, why not? We had some discussion about what a good shot was. We got to get that cleared up. But to his credit, just a consummate teammate, happy to go in there and do his part. We just I was really proud of us and how we handled our stuff.
Well, and how hard we played and the start we got. I mean, Kale, all the energy, Coach. I mean, you could feel it up here.
We did have to have a discussion with Kale that if he tried another dunk and he missed it, that he would be missing a large portion of his head. But to his credit, he understood, and next time it was a layup. Just great start, great energy. Kids really, cheering for each other, happy for each other, and that's just, that's what it's all about.
Well, and I'll tell you what, you just had so much energy, and the job Sam did, and he always he goes unnoticed because he's always plays in a position where he's about outsized by about 8 to 10 or 12 inches. But I don't know how many rebounds I quit counting, but I'd say he was going to be close to a 20 rebound night.
Well, I think it's safe to say he got a double-double. Safe to say he got a double-double for him. And, same thing. There was a time when Sam was in the doghouse a little bit earlier this year. To his credit, he's worked his way out. And, it's just all about work. There's going to be days where the shot falls, shot doesn't. But if you continue to work, it provides you with opportunities like we had tonight. That's obviously a great team that just went up and played in the Liberator Challenge and got third place. Was tied with Republic late into the third and early fourth. I can't say enough about how great they are, obviously, with the Harrington and the Pitts kid. They've been a part of 3 Final Four teams. They're obviously – their pedigree speaks for itself. And, this is just a huge opportunity for our kids.
Yeah, and Prince, he's been right there with them. He's
last 2 for sure, so, yeah.
Yeah, and the way they played under pressure when they were down by 7 or 9.
Well, they hit 3 threes in a row.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they barely tickled the net. I mean, that's – and listen, we got a little nerve-wracking with our free throws, but we, luckily we'd done enough early that we were able to kind of, live a little bit. And those end of game scenarios, they'd run out of timeouts. We kind of let it clock down to about a second, and just told them, I said, son, throw it as deep as you can, and pray they don't catch it and chuck up a 70-footer.
Yeah.
And he threw it about to the top of the key on the other side, and we were able to get what we needed there.
Well, it sure was. I just thought the pace was incredible, and I mean, just had kid come off the bench and contribute. I mean, Destin steps in the first half and he's wide open, takes a shot, nails a 3.
But he knows, to his credit, he knows his rules. As soon as he misses one, he's done.
Yep.
So he made the first one, he missed the second one, said, I got you, Coach. I know I'm –
You're done?
Yep, the well's dry now. I got it.
Yep, well, it was good. But and I thought some of the moves that Brody Emery made, and you just starting to see the light come on there, and I love our guard play. I just love our guard play.
When we play together, they can be special.
Yeah, and it just looks fantastic. Well, Coach, I've been doing basketball for quite a while now for the radio, and not many times do we get to walk away in basketball and say, well, we just beat the third-ranked team in state in Class 3.
Yeah, a great team. They're going to do great things throughout the year. Just tickled to death for our kids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tickled to death for you guys and everything, and a big SCA win. I mean, that's big, and maybe, with as young guys as you got, and I know we got Destin and Sam and Braden, but
they're not been on the floor.
Yeah, you got a bunch of young guys, and this has to be a huge deal for them.
Yeah, and it is, and now the challenge that we have moving forward is keeping them focused. Tonight, obviously is a step in the right direction. It's a step where we want to go, but there's still a lot. There's still 5 games left in the SCA season, and every game's an SCA championship, and you got to treat it as such. We go over to Texas County Friday night, and that they're going to press us. They don't care what the score is. They don't care how much time's left. They're going to press us from the moment we get there, and so we're going to have to be better about that and handle the pressure.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time and congratulations and a huge win. Let's not stop here, man.
One at a time, Brush.
Yeah,
one at a time.
All right. That's going to do it for us with the Grove Postgame Show. Thanks to Cousin Justin back at the studio for all this, for doing all the things I can't do. Thanks to Tim and his crew. They do a magnificent job. Go to Panther Productions. You've heard Tim say where to go when you watch the live streaming. These guys do great work, and I'm telling you, we're lucky to have them. But that's going to do it till Thursday night. We'll come to you live from Kabul as the Lady Panthers take on the Kabul Lady Bulldogs on the home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.